Okay, now you've basted one side of the seam down. Now you're going to get ready to make your waistband. You're going to fold down a little bit of the material, just about a half of an inch, and then you're going to fold it over again so that it measures about an inch. And I've got a seam gauge out, and then you're just going to put a pin in it just so that it'll hold it in place. So we're going to do that all the way around. Now remember, we have to take the pins out when we're sewing so that we don't break the needles. But we're going to pin this all the way around. And when you get to the other seam at your waist, we're going to leave an opening there that'll allow us to put our elastic through it. So I'm just going to not put a pin there so that I know that that's where my opening is. And I'm going to go to the other side and start pinning on this side. Now don't worry, we are going to close that opening up after we get our elastic in there. But you're going to fold this all the way down and around like this. Then you're going to put it in the machine right by where you started your opening, and you're going to sew as close to the edge as you can, but you do want to do again a back stitch. So we're going to reverse, set my stitch length on 2, and then we're going to sew as close as we can to the edge. And sometimes you can find a guide on the plate over here to use, because that'll help you make a straighter seam at your waist. And notice that I pulled the pin out while I was doing it. So that I don't sew over the pin, and I'm putting the pin in the pin cushion. So we're going to go all the way around our waistband. Now when you get to the seam, you got to be a little careful because it's a little thicker, but we basted the seams down so that they'll stay open when we try to put the elastic through. And you're just going to continue to stitch all the way around to the other side of your opening. And when you get to the last pin, which I'm real close to, you're going to stop before you get to the pin and you're going to reverse stitch. And then you're going to pull your threads up and cut them. Then we'll go on to the next step.